My name is Roger and I'd like to share a tip with you on how I managed to unblock or get a snake out of a drain, the snake having got blocked about 3 yards up from the point I put it in. Now here, just to explain the problem, this is the shower drain down here. It didn't drain very well. I tried various ways of unblocking it with drain cleaner and pushing water down and up both ways. Didn't work. The actual drain goes from here under the floor for about maybe 8 feet, comes all the way down here into this area where there's a toilet and a bath, bidet and a sink. They all drain into here. There's 5 different points that come in, including the shower. I found out which of those points was the shower drain, and having tried all these other methods of getting this blockage removed, I thought, well, I'm going to try the snake, which you can see on the floor here, which is now in 2 bits, and I shall explain why it's in 2 bits in a minute. So I put this very long snake into here and up through the pipe that leads to the shower. And it went all the way, and then after about 8 feet, when I think I got to the shower drain, it got stuck. So I tried various ways of getting this snake out. I rotated it. First of all, by hand, I was pushing it and pulling it. Nothing seemed to work there. So I then got a mole wrench, grabbed onto the snake here, and with the mole wrench, I kept twisting it about 10 turns clockwise, pulling it, nothing happened. I then used the wrench again, 10 rotations anti-clockwise, nothing happened. I then had a look at videos on YouTube to see if there was any help. Basically there wasn't, it just said be patient. I then lost a bit of patience and I tried pulling the snake very hard, and the result of that you can see here. These snakes normally, there's a bigger part here of wire, it's sort of wider diameter, and you can see here the result of me pulling the snake very hard, but I didn't want to pull it extremely hard in case either the wire broke and left half the snake in there, or I broke something in the drain. So then I had what I consider my smart idea. So we had the drain, we had the snake in the drain, and all the rest of the snake coming out here. I then cut the snake about here. So I had about 6 or 8 inches of the snake sticking out of the hole. Now this, what I'm about to say next, is what my tip is. I thought the best way of getting this snake out would be to try and rotate it as much as possible anti-clockwise, because I think the snakes are, the way that the wire's done is clockwise, so I think you need to rotate it anti-clockwise. So what I did was I got the end of the snake that I'd cut there, and I put it into the drill chuck, tightened it all up, and that allowed me to have a controlled way of twisting the snake. I had to turn this chuck about 20 times, but I could feel something was happening. And after about 5 minutes of rotation, I managed to pull the snake out. And I think what happened was that this must have been caught up on something, and the number of rotations I did might have been 20, 25 even, but it managed to rotate the snake, and I managed to pull the snake out. So what my basic tip is to get a snake out, you need to rotate it in a controlled manner, and I think putting it into a drill chuck like this might help you if you have a similar problem.